Hi, I'm an old guy and I do maths, and today we're looking at discounts. And the question is, how do I discount an item selling for $125.75 by 13%? Well, as with most things to do with financial maths, we need to look at the transaction. So we start with our starting point, which is the $125.75. Now, the finishing point of this is going to be $125.75 minus 13%. And there are a couple of ways of going about this. We could simply calculate 13% of $125.75 and subtract it from that amount, which is what I'm going to do now. So just bear with me. So that is 13% of $125.75, $16 and we'll say 35 cents. So we'll just put that number in there, $16.35, and what we'll do is we'll take that off $125.75. And that's what we get. We get $109.40. So our finishing point is 109.40. So that's that. That's that minus 13% of this, and you saw me work that out. It's simply 125.75 times 0.13, which is 13%. And I can take that amount and subtract it from this. So what does the equation for that look like? Well, it is quite simply 125.75 times 0.13, whatever that comes to, and that gets subtracted from 125.75. So we'll put that up there. This equals $16.35, and that gives us our answer, which is 109.4. Okay, so that's one way to do it, but there's I think a better way of looking at this, which gives you an insight into how the transaction actually works. So let's have a look at that. So let's assume that $125.75 is 100% of our price. And what we're seeking to do is we're seeking to subtract 13% of that, which means that we're going to wind up with 87% of our price. Right. So what can we do with that information? Well, we can take our original price and we can multiply it by this as a decimal, or, and I'm going to put this in brackets, 87 over 100, that is 87%. Either of those will work. This you may see when you're starting out with this. Let's just see what we get for this. Well, there we are. $109.40. allowing for some rounding, and there will always be rounding, or nearly always be rounding with this. So, how do I discount an item by 13%? Well, there are two ways. I can work out what 13% of it is and subtract that from the original price, which I think is a little bit clumsy. Or I can say to myself, I can multiply this by a discounting factor, which is what this is. 100% was the original price. I'm taking 13% off that, so I want 87% of $125.75, which is $109.40. And that is certainly my preferred way of looking at discounts, and for that matter, price increases. It's a really handy way to be able to think about these things. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.